every single morning, night, evening, whatever it was, I was just learning and trying to understand how to make money. 1 year and 3 months till the first 6 figures results.
My guest today is a Ukraine-based dropshipping expert on the Shopify platform. His story is a perfect example of life when everything goes against us to become successful. In less than 5 years, he went from a simple waiter to a successful businessman and a 4-time owner of a 7-figure winner awards in the e-commerce space. He founded the company Golden Stream Media, which helps in the creation of businesses, its management and advertising. Over the past 3 years, Golden Stream Media successfully served the clients and made more than $12 million in revenue. Please welcome to the show, Anatoliy Labinskiy.
I appreciate for such a warm welcome. It's a pleasure to me to be here.
Anatoly, what inspired you to get into e-commerce?
24th of February 2017, my wife said to me that she's pregnant. And we had no money. We were living in Dubai, but not like a wealthy lifestyle. No, several jobs as a servers, waiter. My wife were working in one media department in the real estate. So we were renting the simple room with Filipino family. We had not enough money if one of us will stop working. And obviously my wife would lose insurance if she will go for maternity leave. That moment I realized that I have full of debt. I had no money and I have to change something. In 5 months, I sent her to Ukraine to deliver the baby. She won the 5th month. And she been in Ukraine, I moved to apartments of 7 people, 2-bedroom apartments where I was renting just a bed space. And every single morning, night, evening, whatever it was, I was just learning and trying to understand how to make money. I started working several part-times, but the main point, I found out what is e-commerce in August. This is something which is I'm going to be doing till the end of my life. I said to myself, I don't know how, but I will figure it out. And then the story has been, I found out the book. It was simple lead magnet ad, which I didn't know what it's all about. I just seen an ebook from Fred Lam, which is called Starting from Zero. And that was the simple lead magnet, like start your e-commerce store for $100. And obviously I didn't believe on it, but I just opened the book. And the main point that book was about the simple things for the average person to understand what is Facebook advertising. That was useful because I was like, no way, seriously? This is how it's made it? I was average Facebook user. I didn't know what is sponsor ads. I had no clue that Facebook has business manager. What does it mean? So like that book was for me just like open my eyes to the e-commerce, like just its reality. And everyone around me was saying, no, it's scam. Nobody would share their experience. Nobody would share anything online about it. But I'm a believer. And I just started searching in Facebook groups and found out that there is thousands and thousands of people who are already successful and even more who are learning the same like me. Whoa, that's reality.
And you wanted to change your lifestyle. Your son was on the way. It was time to do something serious, make something happen, some serious income. You delved into this journey to learn e-commerce. Fast forward to now, you're very successful. Tell us about the in-between. How did when did you started to first see success with your e-commerce?
You need to be super passionate about, be ready to wait. Because I wasn't successful till February. It was when I found out about e-commerce, it was August 2017. My first results ever. After I lost everything what I had, plus I started borrowing money from my friends. It was February 2018 when I first time in my life made the money with e-commerce. And the real great results, I'm speaking about, let's say, multiple 5 figures, 6 figures, became by December 2018. So 1 year and 3 months till the first 6 figures results. So October 2018, I have made my first 50K in the revenue. After that, in December, 150. And March 2019, in the middle of the March, it was like 15 or 20 days, we were already on 240 before Facebook screwed up us, which is, if people are in e-commerce, they understand what I mean. Yeah, so we made really consistent growth, but only after 1 year and 3 months. What's important to understand that it takes time always. And that is why 99% of people are quitting, because first thing doesn't work, 200 invest on the ads, it's not converting, they quit. It's not for me. I spent everything what I had and start borrowing money from people and working on 5 different part-times during the first year of e-commerce just to get enough money to invest. I was almost divorced with my wife, as per her words. If I won't stop it, she will divorce me. I said, I don't care, I'm doing that for you and for our son, I'm gonna be continue. It was hard year, but I would say it was the hardest year in my life, but it was 100% worth it.
How does one get started? Because if you don't manufacture stuff, if you have zero product, how does it all work? Can you give us just a brief sort of an explanation?
Basically, if we are speaking about model which I have been started, it was dropshipping of the products from AliExpress or from China, and you connect that product, you edit that product to Shopify store. And it's not, so what does it mean Shopify store? It's like a platform which is, you're able to create a store in a couple of clicks. It's not that easy, but it's super easy for newbies to watch a couple of videos and understand how everything is working. It's a simple store builder. So you just build a store, connect with the different softwares which you can upload to your store, like to iPhone, like apps. You just connect your AliExpress website through the app, and by one click you add in the product from AliExpress to your store. And after that, just adjusting the description, name, pricing to make a good margin to be sell online. And after, start advertising on the Facebook. And this is where the hardest thing starting. And there you have to study. If here you can watch a couple of videos and use it as a tutorial what to do, and you can do it for the basics, it's okay. Obviously, to make your conversion rate higher, to improve your LTV and so on, you need to take separate courses. But for basic building the store, you're able to watch the YouTube video and that's all. But to get these things to start selling these things online, you need to understand the strategies on the ads. And that was the hardest thing, because I didn't realize that. I spent all my money without understanding how to run the ads, and I was spending the money on the ads. It's the worst thing. So you have to study the ads before investing on it, or using services like agencies who are going to be doing that for you, who knows what to do.
So if you have a product that you can serve to a market that you can really well specify, like talking about targeting here, about the Facebook ads, right? If it's a product that you can find an audience, you can specify it, then your conversion would be better than if it's a product that you're just going to show it to everybody, right? Because not everybody may be interested in. A lot to consider, eh?
First of all, people are supposed to analyze the market. One of the best notes which you have to make is just check and make the research on Amazon. Amazon is the bigger seller. If people are looking for the problem solving or whatever, solve their problem, find out the solution for something in Amazon, and you have this kind of product, you most definitely, with the right angles, with the right creatives, win this game. And it depends if you will be able to build the brand itself. But at least idea and direction will be right. If you see that people looking for that, or there is a similar products to yours and people are buying, read the comments, reviews. The reviews, it's number one trigger, which will be for your potential customers to go to your website, because on the reviews, you can find the perfect ad angles. What people are talking about, how does it work for them, what kind of quality, what kind of coloring. Oh, it's a blue color, I would prefer white. And someone else saying, oh, if it would be white, it's awesome. Or if it would be having like sound, and this doesn't have sound, like it depends like of the item, but people are telling you what they prefer. So you can make the perfect product, which is most of the people in the same niche want it. They're already using the product of your competitors, but you can find out the weaknesses and use it as your strong part. Just adapt with your manufacturer, your item under the needs of the masses. And it's easy. It's really, you can go just simply through reviews, YouTube comments related to these products. YouTube comments is a great thing if you have broad video related to some particular niche or product. You will see like full conversations which people has according to their problems, how it served it, or what could be adjusted, adapted. Tesla, how Elon Musk built Tesla. He was asking what people wants before start creating a car. You just searching online for what people are talking about, analyzing, combining all information together and making perfect product for them. It's harder than it sounds, but still it's possible.
That what you just said is one of the most important pieces of advice. And guys, if you're listening, this doesn't just apply to e-commerce. This applies to any business.
I just understand two other things which I would like to add it. Because it would be even more valuable to the people make the right decision. So the first thing about the products for branding, if you're speaking about make it white labeling and build a brand later on, even dropshipping, make sure that products which you're gonna be testing and put effort on has good enough margin. Because in nowadays, social media is really expensive. Social media ads. If I started in 2017, the CPMs were like 12, 15, up to 20. And it was like, I even didn't look on CPM. It was just stable. Now, some of the campaigns I have noticed even 100 CPM, 40, 60, 70, 100, which is strange. It's not normal. It's not okay. It's still delivering, but come on, if you see this kind of numbers, it means CPM, cost per impression, how much you're paying to get thousands of impressions on your ad. And it's incredible how become it more expensive. And with the low margin, let's say product which costs $3 and you're selling for $19.99, and you have $16 with you, minus commissions on the merchants, minus cost of the store and everything. Let's say 15, you have $15, 14.5. It's not enough because ads will cost you approximately the same or more. If you have already strong name on the market and you strong audience, your cost could be cheaper because with strong audience, Facebook or other social media platforms will give you cheaper results. But in general, if you're a new brand, nobody will give you cheaper results. And it will be hard to deal with. Yeah, you can increase by the upselling the same product with the buy two, get one free. You can upsell, you can make it a great email marketing, but still with the low margin, you're going to be fighting for profitability, not for the success. You're going to be trying to get it as possible, but at the end numbers will be 1 million a month and minus 200,000 in debt and no profit. It's a fact. We had this kind of examples in the past. That's why even on my personal skin, I was really I remember testing phase. We were with my partner back in 2019, testing one product, which was like $8.99 our price. We bought it for a couple of cents and $8.99 our price. It was screwdriver, multiple screwdriver with several options. And it couldn't cost more because it's a really cheap item. And we made in 7 days of testing up to 20K. And we were like, wow, that product is killing. Let's do it. Upsells are working. We were doing for $19.99, three pieces. Something I don't remember. We were doing something it's working. Let's continue. But after 1 week or 10 days, we decided to analyze what's the back end. We understand that we lose a couple of thousand. This is generating us great revenues, but we lost thousands. And
the margins were wrong.
You can use those products to bring your customers for cheap in your store, but you have to upsell them with the high tickets on the email, SMS marketing, maybe post-purchase in your store. So then you will be more than profitable. But it is the super deep dive structure. When you're understanding your audience, very well, you can go with cheap and bring them cheap, middle ticket, high ticket at the end. So at the end, your customer will spend with you instead of $15, it will spend 1,000 just because you build the right funnel to bring him in. But what is second point, what I was pointing to edit, to understand the customers. This is exactly what I just was saying a few seconds ago, to understand the customer. If you're still trying to understand it and don't know how to bring the customer for cheaper, you need to ask them questions on the post-purchase emails, post-purchase, even apps, which just allows you to put the form and asking them questions. Why have you decided to buy this product? Or why you haven't bought the product? If they left the abandoned cart open. What would you change it? What would you do if you would be a CEO of our brand? What is your opinion? Or what could be added? What kind of products could be added? So, and when you have thousands of replies, you can see the average similar replies. It would be a lot of different, but similarity. And you'll see, okay, this is top 5 we have to put attention on. And then adapting your ads, your marketing angles, your video recordings according to what people said. And then it will increase the conversion rate, make it cost per purchase cheaper, and results obviously will become better. But in the same time, structure of the funnel where your customer will spend with you more money than that $15 product. But still, I don't recommend to start it with $15 product if you are just beginner. I mean, please don't do that, please.
Yeah. Anatoly, we've just covered a bunch of technical aspects of running e-commerce, and I hope that we haven't scared somebody off, because it can go quite deep, right? And some of the strategies are more complex, and they not necessarily are the right fit for somebody that's beginning. So just to put a different spin on it and just to keep people inspired towards, choosing this path, for example, what are some of the, back to personal questions to you, since, you've been doing it for the last couple of years and you're quite successful now. How has your lifestyle changed? What was some of the biggest changes you've noticed in your life now? That obviously your money is one, but what are some of the other benefits to your lifestyle that you're experiencing now that you're successful?
Yeah, I would like to answer that on my end. First of all, I would say that success is something which is, it's a several wins which you're having a day, in a week, in a month, in a year. That in my end is success, because you cannot become successful today and after the rest of the life you're gonna be still successful. I would say you have to fight for success, fight every single day. And to say that I shouldn't think about the money anymore or shouldn't think about being successful, even I cannot call myself successful. I have goals which is much higher than I am right now, and that's why I'm just focusing on that level, and I don't want to call myself I'm a successful person. But I had done success in the past, which is bringing me where I am right now and where I'm going, to new goals. And by that being said, that I can tell you that what things change really, I am giving to my family whatever they need and whatever I want. So obviously, yes, financial flexibility is here. I never lived that life before. Born in average, I would say almost poor family. Never seen any other countries. I had seen sea once time in a year for 3 days. I mean, I had no money for the phone, for going in the restaurant with my girlfriend. I had nothing. I was working on the construction from 13 years old to get some money to buy whatever I need, because my parents were not able to provide it for me. They've already done a lot just to grow me up in the right way. So now my kid is growing completely in different way, and not in spoiled, because I know where I came from, but in the same time, I provided him the lifestyle which I was dreaming about as a kid, and I couldn't even dream about. In the last months, we've been in Portugal, Spain, Germany, France, Switzerland. It's really possibilities, and it's give you flexibility. That's the second thing with the e-commerce, which is I will never change the industry. Doesn't matter how it would be updated, how hard it would be. If even it will start working for me, the agency side, I'm gonna be still in the e-commerce, and highly recommend to everyone else who is the beginners. It sounds difficult, it sounds hard. I went too technical, maybe. We're completely right with that. But any kind of business, everything is hard, everything is super technical if you dive in. And if you want to succeed, you're supposed to do several things. But with the e-commerce, you have flexibility lifestyle. And when it starts working for you, it starts giving you the highest ROI ever. than physical business, local businesses. So even local businesses, we could confirm with the fitness gyms, even when lead gen has been launched through the ads, gym industry grow like nuts. Gym never been such a huge industry before. When lead gen became exist, lead generation on the Facebook or other platforms, Google ads, the gym industry grows incredible because people won't need just push. So what I'm just saying that it is e-commerce, all of that, it is e-commerce. And e-commerce give me number one, flexibility, understanding that I can earn money from any part of the world in any directions. And all of this journey for me made me understanding that everything is manageable. Everything. I've been in such a difficult situations in my life, and it's true. There is so many stories, so many fails, because all my stories about the fails. But we always manage those problems. What does it mean? Everything is manageable. So yeah, in my opinion, like this is three things which has really brought me who I am today, and is the power of the what I'm doing. Flexibility, possibility to make money online, and managing the things which looks unmanageable.
Anatoly, that's wise words. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your schedule today to share with us your journey.